If you haven't seen me before on one of our other videos, my name's Lynn, and I am the co-founder and lead instructor here at H&H. And this video today is really just a chance for you to get to know me, and hopefully I can get to know you soon too. Because I know how important it is to feel connected to anyone that you're thinking about working with. So it's a hard decision with all the options out there with people who are offering business coaching and mentoring. And I wanted to share a little bit more about who I am so that you can feel more comfortable with your decision. So I'm not here to convince you to choose me, but rather just tell you a little bit about my background, who I am, and ultimately why I decided to mentor students and graduates in the nutrition field. So don't worry, I'm going to try and make this short and sweet for you. The Hub really started out as a place where I could help nutritionists streamline and simplify their practice with online forms while connecting with other like-minded professionals across the nation. And that worked for a while, but when I was instructing at the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, I ended up getting a lot of business questions from students, even though they had already gone through the business course. And I recognize that some people are really lucky with the previous experience that they had before getting into nutrition, or they grew up in a family of entrepreneurs and they know exactly what they need to be doing when they get out of school to start a successful business. However, some of you guys aren't that lucky and you don't know where to begin or where to start or even what the foundations are that you need to begin with. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my work history because it proves that I think entrepreneurship is in my blood. So when I was 16, I was actually already living on my own. I was putting myself through high school online, and I was hired as an assistant manager at McDonald's. And I know McDonald's, but it was honestly a pivotal point in teaching me the foundations of business. By 19, I was hired to manage a cleaning company with 7 employees underneath me. And then I moved on to working for a green grocer in BC, working in point of sales, marketing, and advertising as well. And from there, I moved on to run a successful property management company. Then by the time that I was pregnant with my 3rd son, I was rolling in and out of vehicles, selling them for a living, and also going to the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition, getting my diploma. And so once I had completed my program, Sean and I at that point had started both of our new businesses, Sean as a personal trainer and myself in nutrition. And we were wading through all of the information that we had to figure out to start our business. So now it's come to the point where we have started 4 successful businesses, one of which I sold within a year for a profit before leaving Vancouver and moving to Switzerland with our family. So I'm not so worried about my background, but rather I wanted to point out all of my previous experience to show you that I have the skills and key knowledge and that business is really my forte. So my goal is to share and guide you through the process of starting your business and help you figure out all of the main pieces that need to go into it so that you can feel comfortable in the world of entrepreneurship. So I'm not going to lie, entrepreneurship and business takes guts and it takes really hard work and commitment. It can be super overwhelming to begin with. And if you have the right person to guide you, it's going to be simple and easy. And you're going to enjoy it as much as I do, which is why I'm still here, you guys. So in the Unique Mentorship program that I'm starting on October 21st, just under a month away, I'm giving you the chance to work with me so that you can take a deep dive into the foundations of setting up your business and feel secure stepping into the world of entrepreneurship. Now, I said unique. Why? Well, because the way that I've set up this mentorship is that we're going to be doing it in a group as a 4-week process where we're together for an hour and a half each week. And in the first portion of the class, I'll be doing a workshop on a specific topic, one of which I know is very relevant to many people right now. And then in the other half, we're going to talk about questions or mastermind about specific things that came up in the workshop or that you're struggling with currently. That way that you have access to me and your peer group to ask those one-on-one questions that you really are looking to have answered. Now, on top of that, I've included a lot more inside of this little mentorship program. So I'm going to show you just what those include. So the topics that we're covering in the mentorship program include the following. In week 1, we're going to be talking about entrepreneurship mindset, which is really important, and goal setting. These are kind of the first steps that you should be taking in starting your business. If you think that you struggle with imposter syndrome or not feeling like you know enough or you're not ready to start, this week is for you. But also for people who are already in the game and just need that extra little push. And then week 2, we're covering the basics of business. And that means we're covering how to figure out your niche, your client avatar, and your business structure. Week 3, we're going to talk about the best ways to get started and what is absolutely necessary. So I'm going to water down the absolute essentials for you so that you don't have to guess what you need to get started. And then in week 4, we're going to learn a consulting process that actually works. It's going to be the one that I created in my business and has worked time and time again to get success with my clients. So that's not all that is included in this, which is really exciting. Included in this is going to be the H&H Business Foundations course, which has a $249 value. The H&H Meal Planning course for a $39 value. And then our workshops are going to be 4 weeks at 1.5 hours per workshop / mastermind with your colleagues. And that I valued at $349. In this, we've also included a discount code to the Holistic Nutrition Hub platform, which means you're going to have access to all of the assessments and online forms that you will need to get started. And the discount code is valued at $100. On top of this, every week I am going to expect you to do homework and have accountability partners that will hold you to your task. By the end of these 4 weeks, ultimately the goal is that you're going to have a mindset shift. You're going to be able to set your goals and have the foundations of your business going. The other benefit to these workshops is that I've tied in time in the workshops to have a mastermind. So if you have specific questions related to the workshop or related to what you're going through specifically at that time and we haven't covered it, you can ask these at the end of the workshop and get valuable input from not only me, but all the other people who are going through the same thing as you. This is ultimately the goal of this workshop. So I'm offering this $700 package for only $99 plus tax. And I think that if you wanted to start your business, now is the time. I'm literally giving you the blueprint to start off on the right foot and get into entrepreneurship. So, are you ready to take the plunge with me and get started? If so, register below, and I really look forward to meeting you. Have an amazing day and talk to you soon.